little helper today. Say hello. Hello. And by request of Willow, we are making
a cake.
A cherry cake. For this recipe, we are going to need 3 eggs, 175 grams of caster sugar, 175 grams of plain flour, 175 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of milk, and of course 200 grams of cherries. So to start off with, we are going to weigh out the 175 grams of butter, like so. Then we're going to add our 3 eggs. Now we're going to mix that all up the best we can with a fork. Now, whilst my little helper is carrying on mixing that, I am going to add all of the dry ingredients together. So we are going to add the flour, the sugar and the baking powder all in this large bowl. Now we are going to add our teaspoon of milk to the rest of our wet ingredients and our teaspoon of Madagascan vanilla essence. Now you gotta mix. Now, little by little, we are going to add our wet ingredients into our dry. Usually we'd do it the other way around, but I mixed stuff in the wrong bowls. So we're going to add a little bit, then mix it all together, add a little bit more until we get a nice smooth mixture. I do suggest that you probably do the mixing part properly by yourself. Otherwise, if you're letting children do it, you will be there all day. Just letting you know. Once your mixture is about this consistency and you've got all your lumps of butter all mixed in nicely, then it is time to add your cherries. We do need 200 grams of cherries. Luckily, these glacier cherries come in a pot of 200 grams. So you just want to very carefully mix those in, obviously not too vigorously to break up your cherries. Then you want to dip your bit of kitchen roll in butter and just line your pan with this. This is going to help your parchment paper to stick to the pan and not be going all over the place when you're trying to pour in your mixture. So we're just going to add our parchment paper or greaseproof paper, whatever you want to call it, and it sticks to the butter. Then we are going to completely empty our bowl into the pan, making sure to scrape as much in as we possibly can because we don't want to waste any of it because it's going to be delicious. Then using a fork or a spoon or a spatula or whatever you like, just scrape it so that it goes into every little corner and give it a bash on the worktop just to get any large air bubbles out. Now it's time for the best bit, which is what?
Lick the bowl.
Now, once your cake is completely cooked, you want to lift it out of its pan and just put it on the side to cool down. Once you've left it for about 10 minutes to cool, you can peel the paper off of the side and leave it to cool for a little longer. Now, because we made this in a large baking tray, I am cutting it in half and then cutting it into slices. But if you've made it in an actual cake tin, then you probably only just have to cut it into slices. And here is what inside looks like. Some of your cherries may have sunk to the bottom, some may haven't. Ta-da! And here are our finished cakes. Do you want to try one? Go on then.
Hey, cherry.
What do you think?
Yum!
So thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to subscribe.